So what I want you to do is with this exercise, and I could obviously draw it a little bit better, but what I want you to do is you're allowed to use four straight lines. So, any type of straight line, right? And using four straight lines, connect all these dots. But your pencil, once you start, they have to be connected. Your pencil can't leave the paper like and jump across dots. So it has to be connected. So in this case, like if I went one, two, three, four. I'm no good. I left one out. So go ahead and try it, and I'll set up I'm going to set up the solution for you while you guys are trying that. You guys ready?
No, wait, give me a minute.
Okay. All right. This is definitely not one of those, aha, I'm smarter than you guys because I figured it out type exercises. It's not that at all. Well, and the reason I bring this up a lot of times as a trainer, as a teacher, when I'm working with groups, you need things like this to what I call maybe establish some conceptual framework about where we're going with some content or some new concepts. And with this one in particular, the reason we have difficulty solving it is what's important. And the reason we have difficulty solving it is because we have been conditioned to stay within the lines, to stay within the box. And what
Right.
happened, the reason this becomes a challenge to solve is because I didn't give any instructions whatsoever that you had to stay within boundaries, right?
Right.
But
Right.
but the way our brain processes this is, and we think, and I basically set the exercise up for failure because I was playing to our standard conditioning. So the solution to this problem exists what we call outside the box, and this is actually the origin of that phrase, outside the box thinking. It's where when somebody says, hey, we got to get outside the box, we got to think creatively, it's there's we're trying to generate different possibilities. So the answer actually, when you do it, you start here. So let's do one, right? There's one, but instead of stopping here at the corner, you go beyond the box.
Yeah.
And now you see a solution start to emerge that wasn't even on our radar before. So that's two lines. Here's line number three, and there's line number four.
Oh, gotcha.
See
Okay.
how that worked? And
Right. And
yeah, I'm off a
this
little bit there,
this is
but
an old concept. Yeah.
yes. And so the importance of an exercise like this again, and I see these, I see inexperienced public speakers, trainers, instructors. They have gimmicks like this, and they use these as icebreakers. The learning point is never brought to fruition. Is the fact that let's talk about why we're all intelligent people. Why did we have trouble solving this? What made it difficult for our brains to push outside of these kind of assumed perimeters, right? So
Right.
what we want to think about is this area out here. This is where statements like we've tried that before and it didn't work. Yeah, no, we talked about that in a previous meeting. Nobody wanted to do it. Yeah, no, nobody's doing that. This area out here are all of these are where all the limiting beliefs exist. And so our goal with all of our content, including Remotely Crazy, Moto 30, the Moto Journal, is to get folks, and just like what you were talking about, Chathan, with the content that you just showed us, to get folks to think beyond all of our normal conditioning that society
Hmm.
gives us.